I'm going to walk you through how fitness coaches are adding an extra 20 to 50K per month in profit without burning out, without a massive team, without working more hours, and without sacrificing family time or life. This training is for 6 and 7-figure fitness coaches. The blueprint today will allow you to turn that coaching business into a brand that makes you more money, gives you time, and allows you to live the life you want to live. My name's Joey, and for the last 10 years, I've been doing this online marketing thing, which is crazy when I say that because it feels like just yesterday when I wrote this book. It went on to sell a couple thousand copies, which was pretty cool, and people called it the Health and Fitness Marketing Bible. Since then, I've worked with some pretty big names in the industry: Performance Golf, Gym Launch, V-Shred, Miami MD, Danette May, Trugenics. Some of them you might know, some of them you might not. I've worked with hundreds of coaches, helping them improve their messaging, improve their copy, marketing, improve sales, anything that helped them make more money. You start realizing top line revenue isn't really the goal. It's living a good life. For me, this is what a good life looks like. Being able to book first class tickets when I take my family on a trip, going to the beach on a random day of the week, going on golf trips with my buddies, date night with my smoking hot wife, taking a break in the middle of the day to be a mystery reader. For you, it might look similar, entirely different. But for me, it's more profit, more time, and the ability to be able to be present in my life for the things that matter most. This is the blueprint I recommend implementing for 2026. This isn't about just posting more. This isn't about just running more ads. And it's definitely not about hiring experts to do all the work. Then you have no idea what sucks and where to go if anything breaks. There's 3 simple systems that when put into place will get you pre-sold leads, sales every week, and results with your clients at scale. So you and your time are not the bottleneck. There's a small company you might have heard of before. They go by the name of Google. Google studied how people actually buy. They came up with the 7-11-4 rule. 7 hours of content, 11 touch points, and 4 different channels. There were some more studies that said about 71% of people trust companies less than they did a year ago. And this was shocking to me. They also found roughly 84% of people said they wanted to understand or know that the company shared the same values as they did before they bought, which was wild to me, especially as the direct response guy. Look at organic and social media, it almost feels like a death by 1,000 cuts scenario. A very small percentage of your followers even see it, an even smaller percentage of your followers engage in it. Whether that is true for your business or not, that's the conclusion they came to. We're going to walk through how to fix all that. Before we get into the blueprint, I want to first give you a picture at the journey. Just like your clients develop on their fitness journey, your business is going to go through different stages of development, and there's different things that we need to focus on. There are 5 stages to the good life. The first stage is survival. There's a lot of effort, energy, and intensity. Maybe you're doing outreach, you're posting a ton, you're doing a lot of different things, and it feels like chaos. Stage 2 is the grinder phase. In the grinding phase, we're just chasing revenue, not profit, feast or famine, just go, 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 go. And you're throwing stuff at the wall really, really fast. This is the stage people love to talk about as if it's a badge of honor. I get it. In fitness, it makes sense. Just grind harder, lift heavier, keep working, which great, work in the gym, but unless you want to be chained to your business, there's some other things to think about. After we graduate into a prisoner, they're making good money, but working their ass off and trapped by their own success. No freedom and so much stress where they can't really be present in what they're doing. Then the next stage we want to graduate to is leveraged. There's more profit because we're not just chasing top line revenue. We're looking at what you're actually taking home because that's what actually matters. Start building systems and putting things into place and getting the right people into place depending on your business size where things are actually running smoother, because by this time you have a trail behind you that has proof of what worked and what didn't work, and you're just following the path. We want to graduate to the good life, the pinnacle. All 3 elements that we talked about: profit, freedom, and presence. What you want to do is plot where you're at right now. If you're anywhere but here, you're in the right place, because that's what we're going to go into. We're going to work through the 3 areas that keep coaches stuck and are holding them back from getting to the next level. I'm going to show you the blueprint to keep evolving into the business and life that you want. We're going to use a simple traffic light system to grade where we're at. Red, yellow, green. As we go through the different areas, I want you to grade stuff for us. This is the model. We want profit, freedom, presence. So the question for you would be, do you have a steady flow of leads who can afford you, who need what you sell, and who are reaching out saying they want to work with you? And the important part is they're a repeatable system for this to be happening on an ongoing basis. We'll be a little gracious here, and we'll give a yellow. The next one we're going to go into is prospects come in, but they don't convert. They might ghost you. They might be saying, let's think about it. They might be saying, hey, can I get back to you in a month? The question is, do you have structured and scheduled buying events to bring more people into your offer? The other question is, are you treating the phone as a marketing tool versus an actual sales tool? If you have scheduled buying events every month with different positioning, you're running them on multiple channels. If you sell on the phone is being used as a sales asset, where a lot of that heavy lifting is done in your marketing beforehand. And if there's predictability there, you are green. If you have 2 of those, we're going to be in yellow. And if you have 1 or none, you're going to be in red. I'm going to give us a little red here. The last one we're going to move into here is delivery. This is the third problem with a lot of coaches, where delivery relies on them. When that happens, we tend to see clients buy once and don't re-enroll or ascend. They don't stay long, they don't refer, and they don't rant and rave about you. There's a lot of things that are manual. Your calendar is busy. If you want to take a week off, you feel stressed about what's going to happen. And the irony for a lot of fitness coaches is they get into this to help people transform their health, move better, feel better, improve their quality of life. And as their business grows, they get handcuffed and stuck into delivery, and their quality of life suffers a lot. We don't want delivery and your clients' results to be dependent on your time, energy, effort, all of you, and revolves around you. We need a delivery system that works without you, that helps or makes clients stay. Not in a you absolutely have to stay, but they actually want to stay. Clients are staying, they're referring people, and they're upgrading. Cool. You're going to be in the green. I'm going to give us a red. This is actually important. It's going to be delivery that scales, meaning we're able to take on clients without our time being directly related to that. Right now, we don't have enough qualified prospects in our audience. We really don't have enough people that convert. And our other problem is our delivery doesn't scale. What happens is people will try and fix that problem the same way they've tried to fix the problem in the past. It's usually pretty tactic-based, which can work. Not having enough qualified leads isn't the problem. It's the symptom of the real problem. There's 3 systems that directly fix these 3 things. For the leads problem, we need a consumption engine. For our sales, we need a campaign engine. And for our delivery, we need a results engine. With these 3 things, we'll have pre-sold leads coming to us on a regular basis, sales every week, and with delivery that can actually scale. Before we even dive further, if you're a fitness coach and you're making 20, 40, 60, 100K a month, and you're just like, yes, I want to take home more profit without losing my life so I can have more freedom and be more present in whatever I want to do. You don't have a consumption engine, campaign engine, and results engine in place in your business right now, or you could be doing better. There's a link below. Click that. Message me the word GOODLIFE. There's no setters or closers in my DMs. It's just my automations to deliver the stuff, asking a couple questions, and then I'll pop in when it makes sense. Wanted to get that out of the way and we can continue. The first thing we want to fix is the I don't have enough qualified leads problem. You're getting leads in, but they're tire kickers, people are broke, they're just not your ideal client. That's what the consumption engine will help fix. We have to build an audience of the right people. We are capturing the right kind of attention to get our ideal people in our world who would likely pay for our transformation program in the first place. Second, make sure our content positions you as the person that will help them get from point A, where they are right now, to point B, the place they want to go. And we demonstrate that within our content. This is where some stuff that we'll talk about in the delivery phase come out, but allowing the people who are visual learners to help understand the path and journey you could help take them on, and is clearly different and unique to the things that they've tried before that haven't worked. Third, we want to pre-qualify and pre-sell our prospects before they even get to our offers, meaning they're understanding us, our method, our process, our plan, how we do all of that stuff. We're planting the seeds in their mind that need to be planted in order for them to realize you are the best and logical solution to get them results. We do that through different forms of content, through lead magnets, or what I like to call trust accelerators, because they are getting people wins beforehand that get them to realize this is my guy. If this is what his free thing is, I can only imagine what the paid thing's in. This was a big unlock for me. For 2 different clients, I really started to understand the importance of long form content. We worked together to put an email and SMS follow-up sequence in place so when people came into their world, we did this on autopilot. The sales team started realizing that the most qualified people who were pre-sold that would just show up to the calls almost ready to buy, they just wanted to talk about details and logistics, were people who listened to their podcast and they would just binge it. So we decided to create an opportunity for them to binge their best podcasts. Didn't know it at the time. We were just feeding into that 7-11-4 framework of just creating this ecosystem with both social media and email to really pre-sell people, get them to know them, like them, trust them, all that good stuff. And that's where the majority of their best clients came from. If you don't have any long form channel, not a blog, not a podcast, not a YouTube, none of it, how long would it take for someone to reach 7 hours of content? Not saying 7 hours is the magic number. It might be a lot shorter for you, but it's going to take a lot of time to get someone to that point. So if we want to get off the feast and famine, less brokies who ghost your calls, and you want more qualified people for your fitness offer who know you, like you, and trust you, and can afford you, we need a consumption engine. Now, your campaign engine is how we get more of those people to come to us to say, yeah, I'm interested in this thing. This is one of my clients, John Madsen. He owns a company called Superhuman. They've been on an absolute tear these last few years. I started working with John right at the beginning of their hockey stick. Their team is great at honing in and knowing who they are, ruthlessly speaking to those people and kicking everyone else out. It's not just about getting more people into your audience. It's about getting more of the right people. We put a pre-selling follow-up system in place that when anyone came into their world, they were way more likely to buy. At that time, that really allowed them to dump more money into ads and just continue to grow that, because we plugged a lot of those leaks and picked up a lot more of those people, got them on calls. They were able to close the right people and get them into their program. When we look at the campaign engine, what a lot of people are doing is just random sales when they need money. The coaches that I work with, they're anywhere from 20, 50, 100K plus. You're going to have an offer. That doesn't mean your offer is optimized. That doesn't mean your offer is ideal. That doesn't mean there are a lot of things that we can do to make your offer better. Within the campaign engine, we have your offer is optimized. And as you grow, we'll likely have more than one offer and have them act as different front doors. The other part of the campaign engine is buying events, or what some people refer to as campaigns. When most people think of campaigns, they think of a couple emails, a couple SMS, or some social posts. No, campaigns are engineered buying events. This drives a lot of revenue. The third part about predictable sales is we have to make sure your main sales asset doesn't have any crazy wild gaps and leaks. There's core automations and flows you should be having in place, and without those, you're losing out on a lot of people. It's also important in general to either remove or add friction to our sales asset based on what the data is telling us that we need to actually do. With those three things, we optimize the offer, create buying events, and we improve our sales asset. It can add a lot of revenue to businesses.
We took 10.5 million from our email and SMS efforts this year with a team of 3, 12 if you include subscription revenue. Full 5-star review for Joey and Jacob Bevan, one of the 3 founders of MyNMD, the 9-figure skincare brand.
The majority of that was from me working with their team to get them better at creating buying events and a campaign calendar. That was the biggest lever that we pulled to make that jump. When we can optimize our offer, we improve our sales and conversion experience, and we create buying events, we get more predictable revenue. As mentioned, what happens usually when we get here, and even here sometimes, delivery starts becoming a bottleneck. We have a limited capacity of getting people on board in the first place. Whether we're doing a lot of things manual or there's a lot of customization, we want to create repeatable systems within delivery. One, because your time and sanity depends on it. Two, because we actually get better results. I don't think we mentioned this here, but I was a fitness coach for about 9 years. And for a long time, I prided myself on customizing everything for everybody. Little did I know the fact that I did customize everything. What I was actually doing was making it so the results I had with my clients weren't as repeatable. You might be in a similar situation where a lot of things in delivery depend on you, or you don't have your unique method and intellectual property dialed in, which makes it harder here for people to really see the difference between you and other people. The results engine does 3 main things. First, it designs a client journey that keeps people. Knowing what we actually give our clients to get them results. We have to know what these wins are and build the wins into the plan, and doing that where it's not all on you. We already mentioned packaging your IP, your knowledge, your expertise, or whatever your unique stuff is, because you're not the delivery mechanism. Because everyone will always want to work with you. This is where templates, SOPs, automations, AI workflows and stuff come into place. Have a smooth onboarding, a smooth customer experience. And the third part of the results engine is what I call multipliers. Where multipliers are renewals, upsells, referrals, retention. These are the things that allow a $3,000 client to become a $6,000 client. I know people who say, yeah, but you can't scale referrals. You can scale referrals if the way you get referrals is predictable. The way most people get them is not. If you have a consumption engine that's getting people and you have a predictable way to get referrals, then the bottom line is the same bottom line of growing your business in the first place. It's just math. The results engine is important because it gives you systems to support your growth without taking over your life. And clients stay for longer, they refer, they upgrade, and you get more of your time back. That's what gives you freedom. Joey, this sounds great, but how does it actually work? We already talked about it. Drive consumption to build trust, create buying events, and keep your customers. Do it in a way that allows you to have time and enjoy things and grow to whatever level you want to grow. That's how you grow your fitness business without freaking hating it. Go back to our traffic light system here. Ask yourself like 3 honest questions. Do you have qualified leads coming in who are pre-sold? Do you create buying events to an optimized offer and a sales conversion asset that is optimized as well? Question 3, is your delivery and results scalable? Meaning, is it not relying on your time, and do clients stay and or refer people? The good news is you have plenty of room for growth. And that's exactly what I want to help you do. I'm working with a handful of coaches to put together these 3 systems to give them more profit, more freedom, and more presence for the things that matter in their life. Together, we'll install your consumption engine, your campaign engine, and your results engine. So you can pre-sell more prospects, convert more of those prospects into clients, and get them better results and be able to take on more people to do it. We have tools, templates, and campaigns, some of the same ones that I've installed with businesses like this that I've worked with over the years. We'll optimize your offer, you'll improve your sales and conversion experience, and we'll create banger buying events that get new clients in your doors so revenue becomes more predictable. We'll make sure you have your client journey clear. Your IP is packaged so we can also use that in your marketing in a way that clearly differentiates you and what you do with the people who are most likely to buy from you, and whatever messages they need to see in order to get them to be like, damn, that's my guy or chick. So if you're a 6 or 7 figure fitness coach who wants to get off the feast or famine roller coaster, you're tired of chasing down leads and starting from zero every month, you value life outside of work, and you want to build your fitness business so you can grow profit, not stress, there's a good chance this might be perfect for you. We're looking for clients anywhere from 20, 40, 60, 100K or more. Bare minimum is going to be $10,000 a month. Do you want a magic bullet and expect overnight results? Just like I'm sure you would say this to your fitness clients. It's not the way things work. And if you just want top line revenue at all costs and want to go as fast as humanly possible, sacrifice everything, not going to be the fit for you either. I've worked in 7, 8, 9-figure companies doing that. Then profit, freedom, and presence is a lot more rare. This is just not the fit to do it. If you are a fitness coach and you fit that criteria and you want to stack an extra 20 to 50K a month in profit, click the link to hop on over to Instagram, DM me the word GOODLIFE. My automation will send you the details. No setters or closers in my DMs. It's my automation, and then it's me that'll pop in after. I'll send you everything you need to know, how we work together, what we build, timeline, all the details. That's all I got for you today. More profit, not stress. If that's on your agenda for this year, click the link, send me the word GOODLIFE. We'll take it from there. Thanks for watching.